And also today in this video we are going to discuss about Ruchi Infra. We'll also see what's actually happening here today after so many days, after so many weeks, months, we can say it has given a lower circuit today. So we'll find out what actually happened in that. We'll also see the recent results which were declared by Ruchi Infra around I guess 29th of June. So we'll also find out what are the levels where we need to focus and we need to invest in it, and we'll also try to see overall picture of this company. We'll see the strengths, weaknesses, we'll see the shareholding. So what is negative in it, okay, why it has given such huge returns. We'll see the returns, we'll be shocked, so much huge returns it has given. So we'll find out all these, so stay tuned till the end and watch the video till the end, okay. So firstly, why the share has fallen, okay, you know that recently even the Ruchi Soya and Ruchi Infra, so both are belong to the same company. They are owned by the Patanjali. So if one falls, ultimately even the other also falls. So that is basic correlation between these all companies. But when Ruchi Soya started falling 2 days back only, but Ruchi Infra has not given any downfall. So basically what happened actually in that company was the insider started booking profits from yesterday only, and now suddenly he booked a huge amount of profits in that share, okay. So we know that recently the quarter 4 results were declared, and we can see that loss of 41.25 crore for quarter 4 against profit of 32.11 crore in the corresponding period of 18 and 19, and loss came back on inclusion of exceptional items of rupees 18.43 crore in quarter 4. Ruchi Soya announced its results on June 16th, and Ruchi Infra announced its results around June 29th. So we'll discuss the balance sheet also. So whenever you have any free time, you can go to the BSE site and you can download the annual results and quarter results of the company. So once you start studying those results, you'll find interesting details of that company, okay, what is actually happening at the company, why it is reporting profits, why it reporting losses, so what is the reason behind that, what are the assets. So if you start analyzing in that way, you'll have a complete picture of the company, okay. So we'll discuss about all those in this video only. So this was the main reason why Ruchi Soya share was down, and also another reason was that because of the coronal medicine which Baba Ramdev told that it will cure coronavirus, but due to certain reasons when it was rejected, okay, even that was made a negative impact on the share price, okay. Now let's see the overview of the company. Okay, let's go to the overview. Okay, so when you see the overview of Ruchi Infra, you can see that the market cap is only around 481 crores. Okay, so and if you see the PE, if you see the PE which high of 2345. Okay, the highest range up to which the PE went is around 2345, whereas industry PE is only 5.39. When you see deliveries, okay, you see it is 100% deliveries, but book value is only 5 rupees, okay. So book value is 5 rupees, deliveries are 100, okay, and market cap is 481 crores, okay. This should be noted, okay. Next, if you see the shareholding pattern, so one thing is that pledging is not there in this company, okay. If you see promoter holding is also quite good, and it has increased, okay, if you can say that it has increased as compared to previous quarters also. And if you see FIS holding is not there, and DIS holding has decreased slightly, okay. Mutual fund holding, insurance companies, banks, nothing, no one has holdings in this company. So much amount of stake is actually present with the promoter himself, and very little with the DIS, okay. So no mutual funds and no FIS, okay. So there will be a chance in future that even FIS and also others may get a chance to invest in it. So that's why the promoter, or who has removed so much quantity today and booked profits, so he has booked profits and left so many shares also. So might be in future somebody may take those shares, they may be FIIs, they may be mutual funds, or any one of them. You may be retailers also. So we need to focus till where it may fall and where we need to add this share. Okay, so next, if we see the strengths of this company, you see that it's near 52-week high, and growth in net profit with increasing profit margin, growth in quarterly net profit, company with zero promoter pledge. Okay, one thing is good, and strong momentum, and it has gained almost 20% in 1 month. So if you see the weaknesses, you may see that high interest payments. Okay, high interest payments are there. Similarly, negative breakdown it has given today. After that, insufficient use of assets to generate profits. So even though they have a nice amount of assets, they do not use them properly to generate good profits. And okay, book value per share deteriorating for 2 years. Companies with high debt. Okay, debt and is one thing, and we can say that poor cash generated, and also book value is also decreasing. So these are the basic 3 negatives of this company. And what about opportunities? So if you see the opportunities, we see the stock with low PE. Okay, and if we see high recovery from 52-week low, negative positive growth in sales. So negative to positive, again one good thing, negative to positive growth sales, and it should be noted. No threats to this company. And if you see the returns, if you see in 1 week 9.84, 1 month 145, and in 3 months 1100 returns, and 6 months 897, and 1 year 897.87. Okay, these are the returns of Ruchi Infra. When you compare Ruchi Soya, you will be shocked. It is around 8,550% returns. Okay, yes, I have personally been watching the share from 3 rupees. Okay, 3 rupees from December 2nd. Even I remember the date. I was watching this share continuously. Ruchi Soya, it was trading around 3 rupees, 3.33, and it was with huge volumes. So that way I was used to wonder why it is actually at that price with that amount of volumes. Okay, so we'll see overall technicals. We'll see the where we need to watch out about this share. Okay, so firstly let me show you the okay, first let us discuss about a 1 day chart. So from 1 day chart you can see it has given a huge rally. Okay, if you see from the charts, you can see from this point around 4 rupees it has went to 23 rupees, but you can see in BSE it's positive only, it's around 15 rupees. Okay, you see BSE it's in positive, but as NSE it is in negative. So it has given huge rally from that 4 rupees, and now it has given this correction. Okay, so we need to see till where this correction will happen. Okay, so according to me, since it has given huge rally, it needs little time. Okay, it needs to settle. So till that time we'll try to find out what actually happened in this company and why suddenly it has given this much dip. Okay, so I'll update all the levels about this share in the coming videos. Okay, so but for now, currently, if you want to watch out, let's see if you can find out anything from. Okay, yeah, from this we can see that it has formed a inverted hammer right now, inverted hammer, but tomorrow it will complete. If tomorrow also it closes in lower circuit, the inverted hammer will be formed. And one thing, when you need to invest, since we don't have any clarity on the levels, we can directly focus on the money flow index. So whenever the money flow index, whenever it comes to 60-70 range, you need to start investing in this company with small amount. Okay, focus on money flow index. Okay, even in daily chart also, when it comes to this 20 level, okay, whenever it comes to 20 level, wait for 1 day and start investing in that stock with small amounts. Okay, so we can't discuss what will be the exact levels because it has given huge movement. If we it will be easy to decide the supports when it has minor correction, but we don't know how much it may correct. So then we need to focus on money flow index, and whenever it touches the 20, when it goes to oversold, then again someone will come and buy those shares, and then we need to enter also. Okay, so that should be the main strategy behind Ruchi Infra, and same you follow for Ruchi Soya also. So whenever you get again oversold region, start investing in small quantity. Okay, so that's all about Ruchi Infra. So Even Ruchi Soya also has the same pattern and it's in the oversold region. So once it goes to overbought region, sorry, when it comes to oversold region, start investing in small quantity. So once I find any news related to this company, I'll try to update you with best possible levels where you can enter. So next video we'll discuss about another share. To not miss any update regarding any share, make sure to subscribe to the channel. So until then, take care. Bye bye.